In the circuit, the potentiometer here is given power by the end scope, the 5-volt end scope, powered in, and also grounded by jumper cables straight to the Arduino. And it's also fed by the signal from the potentiometer is fed into the Arduino at port A0, as you can see here. The Arduino is powered from the 5-volt to the Arduino, which the Arduino is also grounded, as you can see here, by the same jumper. And then the PWM is fed into the Arduino from the digital pin 8. And this is the Arduino in action. Full range of motion on the potentiometer. This is my code for the servo and Arduino. The int pot and int servo just initialize the ports for the potentiometer and the servo. Pot v is the floating is a float variable representing the potentiometer value. Tau is just the time constant. On t I initialize as 1000 to begin with. Off t is the value. Angle, this is the angle. This is a full scale range of the servo motor's pulse width modulation. So it's 2 seconds in this case, or 2000 milliseconds in this case, microseconds in this case, and the base is 300 microseconds out of that tau. This just initializes the pins, the potentiometer and the servo, and starts a serial. To start, I read the potentiometer value and then assign the value for the on, and that's based on the full scale range divided by the range of the potentiometer. In this case, not exactly 1023, because I wasn't reading exactly 1023 as the maximum on my potentiometer through the Arduino, plus the base value. So that there will always be, this is the base will be what it is at -90, and base plus full scale range is what it is at 90, which you can see when I map the angle to that value. I define off as just the time minus the on time, and then I print the angle. These are some debugging things I had at one point, and then I create a pulse width modulation cycle here from high, low, based on the delayed microseconds of on and off, and then I delay 20 in order to have a proper sensor reading from the potentiometer. This is the serial monitor, which spits out the angle of the servo motor, ranging from -90 to 90 degrees, as based on the pulse width modulation.